I've been lazy. I don't really care what people think. Overexcited earlier talking about motivation. Look at these birds, wow. Hello, welcome back. How's it going? As the title suggests, I've been lazy. Not necessarily on my bike. If you check my Strava, I've got over 6,000 miles this year. I'm pretty happy with that. Set myself a target of 5,000, smashed it. So why have I been lazy? I'm going to share a little story with you. Last June, I snapped my Achilles tendon playing football. Take a lot of time off work. So for those of you who don't know, my day-to-day job, I'm a barber. I used to do a little bit of PT, personal training, spin classes, fitness instructing, yada, yada, yada. I've always been in touch with my physical shape, etc. But last Christmas, I put a picture up on screen. I reached a high point and a low point. I was nearly 83 kilos. Side note as well, I realised in my before and after pictures, a lot of people, they might look at me at 82 kilo and go, that guy, it looks like he's in pretty good shape. It's all comparative to yourself. I'm not comparing myself to anybody else, and don't compare yourself to me. You're all living your own, you're all working towards your own goals, you're all living your own journey. So I'm sure you're smashing it, keep going, whatever you're doing. I was doing spinning, I was lifting weights, I was eating kind of healthy, tracking my calories to a degree. I was in a surplus of food. I was happy, but I really struggled mentally. Had a bit of a bad year in general. Stuff happens in life, relationships, friendships, situations. It all just came to a bit of a head. With COVID as well, life took a bit of a back seat, really. Definitely work, been lazy creating content, which I really like doing. And people were starting to tell me that it's getting better. I don't really care what people think. I'm doing something because I love doing it. And I'm learning. And I had a bit of a self-realisation. Cycling was a massive out for me. Decompression wise for my mental health, I could just put my headphones in, get my head down and go. Then I realised I spent loads of time researching how to become a better cyclist. And then I did it. I just did it. I'm not saying I'm a pro. I'm not going to join the Tour de France or the Peloton or whatever. I don't know. But I became a better cyclist by getting engulfed in it. And after a year of cycling, 6,000 miles, 10 plus hours a week on the bike, I realised motivation is a lie. There's no such thing as motivation, really. Well, there are 3 types of motivation, so, okay, it's not a lie, but there's 3. We'll talk about that maybe in a different video. So many of my friends say, how do you get the motivation to go out on your bike at 6 o'clock in the morning, or when you've been out the night before, or when you get home from work, or whatever? And some days I don't want to. I just do it, and the results speak for themselves. So, you know, yes, I got my diet in order, I did other things, but I stayed active. My FTP has gone from 180 to 250. My weight has gone from 83 kilos to between 71 and 73 kilos, depending on my dietary habits for the last couple of weeks. I'm getting anywhere between 100 and 200 miles in a week. I do 3 spin classes. You can do it. You can do it. Like, if I can do it, you can do it. And that's what this video is about. I've been lazy in some respects of my life, and I'm happy that I've devoted so much time to making myself healthier and a fitter person, but I'm not happy with some of the other stuff, and that's what's going to come next year. So the second half of this video, I want to talk about your goals, maybe some of my goals, and how you can slowly, step by step, improve your life. Rome was not built in a day. There's 1,000 cliches that you can find on the internet. We were not put on this earth to just work a 9 to 5, barely pay our bills, and can't afford a takeaway? Or like, why do you even want a takeaway? Why is that your thing? I don't know. Everyone's got their poison. Find what you love and let it kill you. So to rewind slightly, if anyone wants more details on how I lost the weight, it was a long drawn out process. And at times, I ate the same meals twice or 3 times a day for 6 to 8 weeks. I was really strict for a little bit of time, probably 6 to 8 weeks, like I said. I followed routines, I was structured, I was disciplined. Motivation comes and goes. Extrinsic motivation comes and goes. Something or someone can give you a great feeling, but it is temporary, okay? If you set those disciplines up, those building blocks, you pick 5 things, you do those 5 things every day that make you a better person, they make you fitter, they make you stronger, they make you healthier, you're gonna just push forwards, just naturally. So apologies if I got a little bit overexcited earlier talking about motivation and stuff like that, but it's really hit me hard the last couple of days. Really started to focus my mind a little bit more and see that you can just, like, I look back. Sometimes you have to look back and see how far you've come. And I was really surprised that, like I said, I set myself a goal of 5,000 miles this year and then smashed that, and I'm well over 6, well, not well over 6, but I'm over 6, like 6,050. But you really can achieve anything. So drop a comment below what your goals are for next year. It doesn't have to be anything to do with cycling. Like, you know, do you want to lose weight? Do you want to start a business? Do you want to reconnect with somebody, some people, your family, travel? Personally, what I want to do performance-wise is, as you've seen in the pictures, I've dropped from 83-ish kilos to 72-ish kilos. I want to drop down to 68, that's my goal. A couple of my friends have said, you don't need to lose any more weight, yada, yada, yada. It's not about how I look, it's not about how I feel, it's not actually really about how much I weigh. I just want to be a little bit stronger on the bike. My FTP's gone up. If my FTP stays the same and I drop that extra little 4 or 5 kilos, my watts per kilo goes closer to 4, which is what I want at the moment. I'm hitting, like, on the harder sessions, I'm hitting sort of like 3.6, and I'm happy with that, really happy with that. Like, that's a crazy jump up. But if I can get closer to 4, it's even better. Okay, so that's one of mine. I've got a couple of little side projects, so I'll put a link in the description, a new Instagram I've started. I live in a beautiful place, Cornwall. I'll show you some other pictures, but I'm at like a little pier quay thing today, which is quite a sort of common route that I take, and you'll probably see even on the videos that I've taken this morning some really nice coastal lines and stuff. So I've just made myself a new little Instagram because I realised that my personal Instagram is getting clogged up with bike pictures, and you know, some people like that, but like, you know, it's not all me. I do other stuff. So I've got a dedicated bike page now, so give that a follow. Hit up some pictures with the likes. Obviously, I've got some other videos that I need to finish off. I'm thinking I'm around 300 miles on this bike. I want to do a 500-mile review. I've got the gravel bike to review, so I've got loads of content ready to make. I want to make at least 1 video a week. Also, guys, let me know if like mindset stuff is a thing. Like, it's something that I'm really passionate about as well, and something that can definitely go up and down, you know, the whole mindset thing. But once you get on a good mindset, and like I said, set yourself 5 sort of targets per day and stuff. And obviously January's coming, New Year's resolutions and stuff. 2 New Year's resolutions last year. One was to hit 5,000 miles, and the other one was to cut out energy drinks. I know that sounds really stupid, but I haven't had a Monster or a Red Bull. Okay, maybe I've been drinking an extra cup of coffee occasionally, but those like sugary energy taurine things, I've cut them out, and I definitely feel better for it. So, you know, we can do anything. This bike looks great when it's nice and bright outside. Look at it. So we'll get Velodor tagged in this as well today. Nice, guys, have a great day. I'm gonna go grab a coffee and carry on riding. Stay cool out there. Drop a comment below of how you're getting on. Someone's had a bad day. I mean, it matches It matches my water bottle, but it's been there a while. I've passed that by a couple of times. At least I know I can, you know, just bring like puncture repair kit and I could probably ride that home. It's got quite cold now. The wind's picked up a bit. I've had to put my snood thingy over my face. Bit of my beard's hanging out. Just thought I'd clarify. I've said the word cyclist a lot in this video. Oh, I'm a bit of cyclist. I'm not a cyclist, I just ride bikes. And I think it's fun, and I'm interested in it. Favourite bit of the ride, the coffee stop. And MT3 Cycles is quite a popular stop for me. I wonder if I can see myself in this. No, I can't. It's quite a popular stop for me. Guys here are great. As you'll probably see on some of my other videos, they've built some of my bikes, my gravel bike and my green and purple bike that I'm riding today, to the 2 velo builds. And the dream build video we did here with these guys as well. So a lot to thank for those guys. Gonna grab a coffee, catch up with the guys. Today's ride will be up on Strava. Ding. It was part of my winter training. I had quite a heavy week last week, over 200 miles last week, 180 outside, which is pretty good for winter. But it was nice and dry, so that's pretty cool. Didn't get too wet, just like today really. So, boom. You can talk, you don't have to do anything normal. Hello Tom. There you go, this is a normal transaction. Yo, perfect.